third episode of Revival Ruin with me, Angry Roy Keane, and I can tell you straight away, I'm not happy today either. We have been struggling slightly, as you can see, in the Premier League. 2 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses. But we did manage to beat both Fulham and Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. I blame one player in particular, and I think you can guess who it is. I'm blaming Anthony Martial. We were looking fairly even up until this point. What does he do? Look at this! Ah! He crosses the ball into his own box. How incredibly stupid can one man be? Oh, this leaves us in a mid-table position, which is far lower than what we wanted to be. And this leaves me in a frustrated state as we go into a very tough doubleheader. We play the awful plastic boys from France, Paris Saint-Germain, and then we play the equally awful scums from Liverpool in the next game. I bet you this will be an episode to remember. Before we go into the first game, I wanted to show you 2 new transfers coming in. Danny Carvajal comes in as the new right back, since I'm not satisfied with that Wan-Bissaka guy. He has all the ingredients to this play that we love. Nice aggression, nice bravery, nice determination, nice teamwork, nice acceleration. Great guy, decent age. I have high hopes for him. He really strengthens the side. And then I decided to bring in another midfielder I don't trust, Danny Bondabonk, and I don't trust new signing Jonathan Hogg. So we brought in Nahitan Nandes. Lovely aggression and bravery, nice determination, nice teamwork. He can pass the ball, he can win the ball. We can use him centrally and out on the right. Very nice signing. Comes in for 17 mil from Cagliari. Absolutely lovely. After that awful performance from Martial, we must discipline him. I do not have that many options, so I'm afraid I have to play Paul Pogba out on the left. I had promised myself to never play him, but now I feel like I have to. I cannot have players that cross the ball into their own box. Nandes comes in instead of McTominay, who's been bad. And I am struggling a bit with this position. I think we're going to try something different. A deep line forward to see if that makes any difference for us, because the defensive pressing forward doesn't really press the way I want and doesn't really contribute going forward like I want. So let's try this for this game. They're good up front, but perhaps slightly worse going in defense. Let's give them all tight marking, high pressing intensity, and hard tackling as always. They kick off with the ball, and at least one player wants to run and win it, but they just send it off the pitch. Okay, we are off. I do hope for a better performance than against Fulham. We really need that, otherwise we will get crushed by Paris Saint-Germain. They have the ball from Marquinhos to Maria. That awful excuse of a man, that little snake. Can we win it here? Di Maria, not him. Oh, thank you, Henderson. We look a bit too passive in defense. I don't know why we are not pressing more. Perhaps they need a bottle thrown. Mbappe gets to do whatever he wants, but he's offside. So we are not really turning up so far. No chances for us. Perhaps a chance for us. Telles. Bruno, what can you do? Gets it into the box, Mandzukic. Oh! He hits Keylor Navas. That was a great chance. Our first and only decent chance. Nandes. New signing to Medel. Back to Nandes. Radu to Pogba. What can he do? Will he fall asleep? He gets us a corner. Finds Mandzukic. Navas saves again. That might be the way going forward. Finding Mandzukic on the head. Several players have been booked today. Lovely. Shows a bit of passion. Perhaps we can even have a sending off today. To show these French pansies that we mean business. Mandzukic to Nandes. Up to Rashford. What can you do, Rashi? He shoots and misses. He cannot do anything. Oh, I wish that would have been Mario Mandzukic. 0-0 at half-time. Very disappointing. Let's tell the players that. Thrash the arms. I'm far from pleased. They love that. They are starting to get the Roy Keane way. I'll produce something better in the second half then. Pogba. We need a new left winger when the transfer window opens again and we get a bit of money, hopefully. We cannot have a guy who crosses the ball into his own box, and we cannot have a guy that falls asleep on the pitch. Carvajal. Fernandes. Mandzukic. Oh, was that a shot? Was that a cross? Oh, I don't know. It was awful either way. Radu gives it away. Bruno finds Mandzukic. That is probably the way to go. Mandzukic to Medel. Oh, Amel! Lovely ball from Mandzukic to Medel. It's like someone with a plan brought them to the club. Bruno Fernandes finds Mandzukic. Mandzukic finds Medel. Perfect ball, perfect run, perfect finish. Amazing play. Nandes to Ramos. Bruno, can we have one more? Bruno to Rashi. Ball falls to Pogba. Of course he doesn't score. Nicely playing it around. Move it forward. Bruno. Oh. Awful passing from Bruno. Win it back. Repair your mistake. Here he comes, the lightning fast Frenchman. Kick him down. Kick him down. Yes. I love that. Luis Felipe. I have no idea why he's nicknamed Ramos. That's ridiculous. But it was a lovely tackle either way. That's the spirit we love to see. Tackling like your life depended on it, even when you have a yellow card. That spirit. It's almost like someone with a plan brought him in. Probably the same brilliant man that brought Mario Mandzukic in, and we are 2-0 up. We are crushing these awful fucking pansies from France. And I think you can see the massive smile on my face. Just look at how happy I am. Nice ball from Alex Telles. Mandzukic is there. And we are 2-0 up. Henderson to Radu. Nice long ball. Win it, Mario. No, not him. Kick him down again. He doesn't want to go near Luis Felipe now. He just runs. Takes a real detour to get away from him. Happens here. Long ball from them. Poggy. He tries to send it up to the sun. Mandzukic is through. Lovely save from their man of the match. Let's make a few substitutions. We need to save players for the Liverpool game. Bruno needs to rest. Mario needs to rest. We need you for Liverpool. Gary needs to rest. Donny van de Bonk. Cheeky triple sub. We have 2 more subs to make, and I'll make them in a minute or 2. 2 more subs. We are getting Nandas off as well. And Rashi. There we go. Thank you for the 5 subs to save the guys a little bit for the Liverpool game. Her PSG come. Oh, Henderson saves it and then falls over backwards. Did you trip over the line? Di Maria with the corner. Danilo misses, of course he does. Bondabonk to Cavani. Bondabonk sends it up to Pongibonk. Oh, nice finish from Sasa. Very close. Mason Greenwood with it. Tries to beat his man, can't get past him. But this match is in the bag. It's Hurley's in the bag. They have no chance against us. This is a real leap forward from the Fulham game, where we were pretty awful. But on the other hand, we don't have a player sending crosses into his own box this time. Five minutes left. We are dominating them. We should be 3 or 4-0 up. If they didn't have a keeper that resembled a human wall. Oh, I do need a new left winger. Mason to Cavani. That's why you're not starting games, Edison. Kick him down! No, no, no! Why don't you kick him down? Just let him run through. Where's your passion, lads? 3 minutes left. Don't let them come back into this one. No! No! There's going to be some serious bottle throwing after this game. What in... I don't know what to say. Someone's gonna get hurt. Someone's gonna get hurt plenty. If he scores here, oh, thank you, Henderson. Why is this game not over? I'm fuming. As you can see, I'm fuming. There's not a player on the pitch that can turn this around, surely. Greenwood finds Sasa. Can't even get the ball on the goal. Absolutely awful. Bondabonk, take the ball. Okay, so for 85 minutes we look like a great team, but for 5 minutes we look like retarded kids. Absolutely awful. Where's my bottle? Oh, fucking awful, all of you. Gary Medel, Danny Carvajal, Mario Mandzukic, and Donny van de Bonk. All demotivated. But the rest of you who understand what I'm talking about, you better get your shit together for the Liverpool game. This is unacceptable. See you tomorrow at the training ground. You must be disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Significant pressure for much of the match. What match did you see, Anton Brown? Were you just looking at your smartphone throughout the game? What's my options? Oh, I don't have too many clear thoughts, obviously. My team picked up several cards. They showed commitment and a willingness to fight for the shirt. So, we have games against Lazio and Borussia Mönchengladbach coming up in the Champions League. But this was not the result we were hoping for, especially not being up 2-0. Okay, so this guy could be the solution to our left midfielder troubles. We are bringing Hannibal Mabry into the first team. He has a decent acceleration, decent flair, decent dribbling, has a bit of aggression, a bit of determination. We can work on his bravery. He argues with the officials. I love that. Officials are so he's coming up to the senior team. I'd rather play him any day of the week than that awful man, Paul Pogba. Okay. This scene, a grudge match between Jurgen Klopp and yourself, given his comments about you after your last encounter. Yes. I do hate him. It's difficult not to see it like that when you're dealing with someone like Jurgen Klopp. So, for the game against league leaders, Liverpool, Hannibal comes straight in. No changes except for that. I expect a win today. Adele to Rashford. Hannibal. Nice bit of start to this game. And it's offside. Oh. Can we produce the same sort of football we did for the first hour against Paris, then we will beat these scums from Liverpool. Lovely save from Henderson. You know what it takes. We need to kick their best man on the shin. Not a lot happening so far. Where's our chances? Get the grip, guys. Get your shit together. Give the ball to young Hannibal. Danny Carvajal at least gets a yellow card. I like that. Can we win that against their guy? What was his name? Virgin? They have a virgin in their back line, guys. Kick him in the nuts. Here we come, perhaps. Tell us. Oh, not the best place to lose it, tell us. Kick him down. That's the problem. There's not enough kicking of players. Tell us loses it. That's not what I'm pissed off about. It's that it doesn't kick him down. Here, the perfect situation to kick him down. Oh, you softies. We need to make contact. Surely must be offside. We are getting overrun, guys. Why are you not putting pressure on them? No one's there to try to take the ball away. Just let him run freely. Very nice run. And Henderson is scooping up some air there. Oh! We can lose games, we can do that, but we need to lose with our heads held high. Don't give this one away. Telles to Hannibal, young Hannibal. I like that name. It oozes with power. Gary Medel to Telles. Shoots. Oh, cross the ball in. Bruno. Fernandez. Medel to Mario. Oh. At least a few decent passes for the first time in the game. Rashi. It's very alone there. Finds Mario. Oh! Don't head it at the keeper. Head beside him. We talked about this all training yesterday. Beside him, Mario, not on him. We're not playing a game of catch. Telles runs with it. Young Hannibal. Radu back to Telles. Who's that for? At least you didn't cross it into your own box, did you? Nice ball from Hannibal. Rashi. Oh, it's like a stroke of genius bringing young Hannibal in. I wonder who made that decision. Can we be the comeback kings in this game? Hannibal to Rashi. Lovely ball, lovely goal. And we are back into this game. Don't get cocky now, guys. We need an even better second half. We cannot be sound asleep for the first 20 minutes. I'm far from pleased. Yes, go out and do something better then. Don't just sit there nodding your heads. Show some passion, for God's sake. Rashi. And when I say God's sake, I mean for my sake. No one's bigger than Roy Keane. I mean, Man Utd. Nice! Gary Medel, you can always trust Gary. Coming with a two-footed lunge. The two-footed lunge is the best sort of lunge. Rashford just run with it. Okay, gets tackled by Mario. I do like you tackling, but perhaps not your own players. Rashi. Carvajal, he beats his man. 30 minutes left. Telles and Fernandez looking tired. We'll get them off after this highlight. Carvajal moves forward. Mario almost beat his man in the run there. Hannibal. Medel to Hannibal to Rashford. Have you seen it before? Have you seen it before? We are back into this game. You might be crediting Rashford. I'm crediting Hannibal, which means that I'm actually crediting myself for that goal. No one's bigger than Roy Keane. I mean, Man Utd. Lovely. And now we are making changes. We are getting Wan-Bissaka instead of Telles. We are getting Greenwood instead of Fernandez. Half an hour left. Don't fuck this up, guys. Oh, thank you. Can't let the Virgin score, can we? Nice double save from Henderson on Virgin headers. That Virgin with his soft hands and his soft head. Gary's tired, but we need Gary on the pitch. The only problem is that in 3 days we have another Champions League game. Hannibal! Oh, why couldn't he be allowed to score? Bondabonk or McTominay? Not Bondabonk. McTominay comes in. Nice! Greenwood showing a bit of passion as well. I do get a bit of a boner when they do the sort of tackles. Carvajal sends it up wrong with it, Rashi. Oh, who's that? Ah, nice tackle, even coming from a Virgin. Handball to Greenwood. Nice save from Alisson Becker. Kick him, run and kick him. Nice long ball, I do love them long balls. Mario. Oh. That's not even a proper shot, is it? We've been the better team by far, just look at those stats. We've been dominating them completely. Seems like this might end in a draw if we don't get anything from this. Radu. No idiot passes. Nandes. Mario. Who's there? Little Rashi. Little Mason. Oh, here they come. You must kick him down now. Will you stop there? No, no, no. Yes, good. Good tackle. The lads are actually starting to show a bit of passion from time to time. It's in glimpses, but it's getting better and better. They're just not running around looking scared anymore. We are the ones who are going to make the opposition scared. Rashford finds Hannibal. One final chance maybe. Hannibal against the Virgin. The Virgin wins. Where are we? Where are we? Nice. At least he tried to kick him down. Cannot blame him for that. He tried. His kicking just wasn't good enough. Nice. Bit of scruffing and gruffing there. Get the ball. Get it from the Virgin. Final chance. Wan-Bissaka. The Virgin gets it away. It's not a bad Virgin, that one. You know what you need to do, guys. Didn't even have to kick him. Mason. Rashi. Yeah, you fuck. How was that offside? How could that possibly have been offside? The game ends 2-2. We were the moral winners, but they scrape away with a draw. Lucky bastards. My assistants, Vic, you've done brilliantly. Point fingers, I'm not happy. Rashford actually impressed. I'm going to say something nice. Put arm around, no. Pat on, no. Handshake. Handshake. You're supposed. You were good. And he actually became a little bit happier. It's the small things, as I say. It's the small things. If we look at the schedule, we are 7th. That's not excellent. The next game we have Lazio away, then Aston Villa at home. Don't like them. And then Borussia Mönchengladbach. I'll come back to you probably around Paris Arsenal Lazio time. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I did not. Until next time, take that, you.